can never hold me back. You gotta ask yourself, am I living right? Am I really pushing hard? Can I do it in time?
What it is, this your boy Soulja-P, and welcome back to the channel. This episode is about 5 extremely influential people that started out with really humble beginnings. Let's jump right into the episode. First up is Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz was born in 1953 to very humble beginnings. His father worked on and off inconsistent jobs, leading to an inconsistent financial situation for his family. He worked really hard in school and athletics and was actually able to get a scholarship for college and was the first person in his family to graduate from college. He actually went on to work for a Swedish bakery, which was his first dive into croissants and coffee. He got a lot of experience there. In 1987, Howard bought Starbucks, which actually at the time was already a small established chain in Seattle. He took the brand to the next level, growing it immensely up to 17,000 stores worldwide today. Howard Schultz started from the bottom and is now worth an estimated $3 billion. Now we're going to move on to one of my favorite people on the list, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was born in 1954 in Mississippi to a teen mom. She spent the first several years of her life living with her grandma in a small house with no electric or running water. To go to the bathroom, they had an outhouse outside because there was no indoor plumbing. Her grandma taught her to read by the age of 3. She was an outstanding young scholar and even wrote to her teacher, telling her that she knew too many big words to be in kindergarten. She quickly moved up to 1st and 2nd grade and advanced very quickly in school. She moved in with her mom at the age of 6 and later moved with her father in Nashville, which actually gave her some stability with his financial situation. She started her career with a popular local radio talk show and grew to be one of the most influential women in the world with her own TV network, magazine, multiple business ventures, and of course, one of the most popular talk shows ever. Her estimated net worth is $2.9 billion. A true warrior, she came up from the bottom and really made a name for herself, becoming one of the most influential women in the world. Now we're moving on to Jeff Bezos. Of course, you know he's the owner of Amazon. Jeff Bezos was born in 1964. His mother was only 17 at the time. His parents married, but it was a little tumultuous as they divorced. She relocated, remarried, and relocated again. So he had a lot of moving around going on during his youth. In high school, he actually worked at McDonald's and gave up time in school to make extra money for the family. And in spite of that, actually graduated as the valedictorian of his high school. He went on to graduate from Princeton University and was excelling early on in his career with his initial jobs. He worked hard in his early career and grew to be the senior vice president of one of the biggest investment firms in the world. At this time in Jeff's life, he hit a fork in the road where he took a huge risk on his career and opened his own business, Amazon. Starting out by selling books out of a garage. He actually took that company through the dot-com bubble burst and continued on through a lot of adversity throughout all these years to become what Amazon is today, one of the biggest companies in the world. His net worth is estimated at $170 billion, and he is one of the most influential and richest people in the world. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Moving on to Eminem. Born in 1972, he was abandoned by his father and raised by his mother alone. They moved extremely frequently, up to every 3 months, going to 2 to 3 schools a year. This, of course, caused problems with his peers and his teachers and gave him a rough upbringing going through all of these changes constantly. He was introduced to rap by his mom's half-brother early on and took to hip-hop, writing music and starting to get into the culture. At this point in his early life, he got into the battle rap scene underground, really taking to it and fighting through a lot of adversity, being that a lot of people didn't take him very serious early on and he had to earn his respect in the streets. He continued in the underground battle rap scene, also releasing original music before being discovered by Dr. Dre. With the backing of Dr. Dre, he exploded onto the music scene in 1997 with the release of the Slim Shady LP. He has gone on to become one of the best-selling music artists worldwide and, of course, a very influential person in music. He is controversially the best lyrical rapper ever. His estimated net worth is $230 million. And the last one on the list is Tom Brady. Tom Brady was born in 1977. He grew up modestly with a love for the San Francisco 49ers and his idol, Joe Montana. He was actually the backup quarterback for his high school team his freshman year and didn't get a chance to start until his sophomore year when the other quarterback quit and he was the only quarterback left on the roster. He went on to start his junior and senior year in high school and was recruited by the University of Michigan. He was also the backup quarterback for his first 2 years at Michigan and did go on to start his junior and senior year, excelling and winning 2 bowl games. He was drafted 199th overall in the 6th round of the 2000 NFL draft by the New England Patriots, and again was a backup and didn't get to start until Drew Bledsoe, the starting quarterback, was injured. He excelled immensely as the starting quarterback and went on to win 7 out of 10 Super Bowls in the NFL, and of course, broke every QB record you could possibly think of. Tom Brady is arguably the best to ever do it in football, and of course, an extremely influential person in sports. His estimated net worth is $250 million. Woo! What can we definitely say about all the people on that list? They fought through extreme adversity. They had humble backgrounds. They had a lot of perseverance, and they really just made it. It wasn't something that was given to them. And that's something that I'm trying to explain here with this episode. It's not so much about these people and glorifying anybody in particular. It's about glorifying you. You're next. Anything you want to do, you can accomplish it just like anybody else on this list. They started out very humble. They had very modest backgrounds. They had a lot of adversity, and they fought through it. And your background is never going to be the deciding factor on your future. You can do anything you put your mind to, and that's exactly why I put all of these people on the list, because not only are they extremely rich and successful, they're some of the most influential people in their respective categories. Let's be honest, we all know who Starbucks is, Eminem, Tom Brady, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, Amazon. We know exactly who these people are, but do you know where they came from? Because it wasn't handed to them. And that's what a lot of people, get misconstrued when they see these extremely rich and famous people like, oh, I could never do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can be next. Put everything you got into your goals and dreams. Don't ever think you can't accomplish something. These people came from extremely humble backgrounds and came up. And guess what? You can come up too. Don't ever think that it's not possible. Anything is possible. Anybody on that list will tell you right now that it is possible. Put your mind to what you are trying to achieve. Put everything you got into what you're trying to achieve. If you want to win, you really just got to go all the way in. I hope these stories have had an impact on you today. They are definitely some very inspirational stories of people that came up from the bottom and really made something of themselves. No matter what was in their path, they crushed it. And it's your time to crush it. So let's get it right now. This year, it's time to win. Take action today. Don't wait. I appreciate y'all tuning in. That's it for this episode, Motivation Monday. You already know what it is. Tune in every week. We'll have a new episode for you. We're here to motivate you, invigorate you, inspire you. Your boy Soulja-P. Be on the lookout for new episodes every week. And please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really means a lot to us. It helps us a lot. We're going to be here for you every week. Do a little favor for us and hit that like. Let's get it, man. Y'all have a good one. Motivation Monday.
You can never hold me back. You gotta ask yourself, am I living right? Am I really pushing hard? Can I do it in time? Ever reach my own bar? I gotta get it in my pride. You gotta ask yourself, am I living right? Am I really pushing hard? Can I do